ride into work this morning. How about later in the day, though, Michelle, for the after-school activities?
Well, they should be a go. You know, those fields will be damp after this morning and early afternoon's rain and without much sunshine to help us dry things out. But looking at our East Providence camera, certainly the wettest part of the day is here early this morning. This is what it looks like. Not much of a view. When we look over Providence, not only is it rainy, but we do have a little bit of mist, drizzle, and fog. Rainfall amounts so far have been only a few hundredths of an inch of rain in Providence and Newport. Just over a tenth of an inch of rain now in Smithfield, and about a quarter of an inch of rain in Hartford and in Willimantic, where some of the more moderate rain has been moving through. And we've seen the rain pick up a little bit in intensity over interior parts of Rhode Island. So those rainfall amounts will be heavier from the west and east bays and points northward, while at the coastline, much lighter showers, more of a nuisance everywhere than anything else. And you can see that the steadier rain is already marching across Connecticut and western Massachusetts. And so as we move through the end of the morning, most of this will push east as well. Yeah, it's snowing up in Maine. If you look up that direction, even into the northern parts of New Hampshire this morning, it's snowing up there, so at least we just have the rain showers. Here it's a rainy start to the day, an active pattern this week. Several disturbances expected to move through over the next 7 days. They're fast movers, and the timing of them may shift some. I'll give you right now what we're thinking as far as the timing of some of these rain chances this week, and then some temperature swings coming up with it too. They can be pretty significant depending on the wind direction and storm placement. As far as the temperatures out the door right now, we're in the upper 40s in Providence, New Bedford, 50 in Westerly, 46 in Smithfield right now. Boston's at 44, a little cool in Worcester, and rainy at 43. Your commute into work this morning starting off with the rain, the wipers, and the lights needed. We'll have a warm front come through, and as that warm front makes its way northward, we'll eventually see our high temperatures climbing up to the mid and upper 50s. It's a process to get there. Another little disturbance going to be cutting across the northern plains today, and then over the Great Lakes and eventually into New England, which is why we have another chance for showers by tomorrow evening. Let's take a look at the forecast, and for this morning, still fairly widespread rain through the end of the morning commute. Notice in the afternoon we start to see those rain showers pushing east, and so drying out, maybe a little thinning of the clouds. If that happens, we'll have a better shot of climbing into the upper 50s for highs. Thinking generally most of us between the lower and mid 50s. 6 o'clock in the evening, a little blip of green, maybe an isolated shower, but the second half of the day much drier than the first half. At 11 o'clock tonight, mainly cloudy skies over eastern New England, and we wake up to that tomorrow morning. We're looking at a northeast and easterly wind tomorrow, and that's going to drive in a lot of cool and damp ocean air. So we're talking about a chilly home opener for the Red Sox. You can see those temperatures in the 40s at lunchtime tomorrow, and will stay mostly in the 40s for highs. We can get some sprinkles over the Boston area as the game goes on, but the more widespread rainfall, that's not likely until the evening hours. So they may be able to squeeze in that game without any significant rainfall. I have the temperatures up in Boston tomorrow between 40 and 45 degrees. Quite chilly. Locally, we're looking at highs closer to 50 tomorrow afternoon. Then on Wednesday, up into the lower 50s. It's a process getting the clouds out, but eventually getting some partial sunshine in here. Thursday looks dry and bright at 55 degrees, and then I have rain moving in by Friday evening and Friday night. Right now, looks like most of that will be done by Saturday morning, and we'll squeeze in a dry day Sunday. Early call on Marathon Monday. Looks like it could be rainy. A full forecast, WPRI.